Hello, good evening everyone. Good evening on Wednesday 27th of December 2023. We are right bang smack in the middle of the Christmas annuals. I hope everyone is having a absolutely fantastic break. Whatever you are doing, wherever you are, I hope everyone is well and enjoying themselves. I just made a bit of soup with some leftover stock, which was terrific. Really enjoyed it. A little bit of parsnip soup. Can't go wrong with that. Tonight's stream is sponsored by drinks. I have a number of drinks with me this evening. I've got some water. I have an Aqua Libra. Lovely little can of drink there. And also a ginger beer. So 3 drinks. Cheers. Tonight, we are going to be going through Twitter, some of the most kind of prevalent comments, just a little bit of a check-in with the community, see what's going on, what people are chatting about. During this game week, it is game week 19. We are right smack in the middle of it. We've got some Prem games this evening, which we're all looking forward to, I'm sure. Brentford, Wolves, Chelsea, Crystal Palace, Everton, Man City tonight. Superb stuff. And then we have Brighton, Spurs, Arsenal, West Ham tomorrow. And I will be at that Arsenal game tomorrow, which is exciting. That should be a banger. Yeah, lots to chat about. I hope you guys can hear me okay. Hope it's all coming through nice and clearly. Steve's in the chat. I'm going to put good Stevening. I didn't do it right. Good Stevening. I didn't do it right. I'm going to do it again. Good Stevening. That'll do. Steve, great to have you on board here this evening. Which fan am I? That's a really good question. I support football. That's about it, really. I don't really have a particular sort of club. I just watch the Prem with extreme prejudice. Stevening, Pranav, great to have you on board here this evening. Welcome to the stream, my friend. It is great to have you here. Hope you are doing well wherever you are. Where are you based, Pranav? I'm guessing just by the name. I'm not assuming anything, but is that a particular country you're from, or it would be great to know where you're tuning in from this evening, or this evening, should I say? Right, so the format of this stream is to go through Twitter and just take a look at what folks are chatting about before the games tonight, and also before the games tomorrow, and also game week 20 deadline, which, as you can see on screen, is fast approaching. The next deadline is Saturday 30th December at 11 a.m, which is not a very pleasant time to be having a deadline, but it is what it is. And as you can see here on the right hand side, we have Twitter up on screen. So what we're going to do is just scroll through. We're going to type in FPL like so. We're going to hit that top button here on the top left and just go through what folks are chatting about. So right off the bat here, and also a really big topic of discussion this evening is going to be Erling Haaland. Will he be back? So perhaps we'll have a little search into that as well. Also, just a little shout out here to myself, if you will. I've kind of upped the ante around how this looks. As you can see, I got my green screen going, which was a bit of an experiment today. I've got some music playing in the background. So every live show, the aim is to just make it that little bit more professional. Kind of learning on the job here. So if you appreciate what you're seeing, if you're liking the content, please do give it a like. Please do give it a subscribe. We absolutely bloody love likes and subscribes. So please feel free to do that. So let's have a quick look into some stuff. So for anyone looking for cup success in FPL, here is a thread on how I won the Finland Cup in season 21 to 21-22. Cool. I'm not really interested in the cup, the FPL Cup, but I'm doing pretty well in it so far, which is nice. I think I'm into round 6. I smashed my last opponent, which was great. We'll give that a like anyway. Let's do that. For eagle-eyed amongst you, you'll have noticed a second channel appear on my FPL channel a short time ago. Last year on January 14th, my mum's birthday, I posted my first video on my second channel, Nim Reacts. There were a few reasons why I did this at this time. Look at that. Look at that viewership. Over 10,000 subscribers in less than a year. Am I reading that right? That is absolutely mental and so nice to see. Nim, I salute you. That's terrific. Let's see what the official Fantasy Premier League account is saying. Who will be getting your Wednesday FPL points? Yeah. Who's gonna be getting the points tonight? Is it going to be Nkuku? Did anyone get Nkuku in? That is the question. As per the previous stream, I don't think he was worth going for at this time. But if you did, good luck to you. Let's see if that pays off or not. Pranav and Steve are still in the chat, just having a good little natter. That's great. Pranav, I appreciate your efforts, my friend. Thank you again so much for joining. And yeah, good. The green screen looks awesome. That's good to hear. You got Huang. You got Huang playing. Steve, did you get rid of Huang? I think you did, didn't you? I think Steve got rid of Huang quite recently. I'm assuming that's because of the yellow cards that perhaps might be incoming. Pickford's been having an absolute blast at the moment as well, which is pretty wild, considering he had such a bad start to the season. Since that points deduction from the Premier League, they've just been absolutely on fire. Let's give that a little like. It's not really about the FPL official account though, this stream. It's really about the folks out there who are just posting things sort of independently. A rite of passage on this platform. I'm not sure what FPL Fran is chatting about there. She's got some balloons. FPL YouTuber, maybe she's got an award. That's great. Sure. Estupinian back in the Brighton squad. Estupinian. There's a name I haven't heard for a while. That's gonna be pretty cool. And look at the fixtures. FPL Harry. I mean, that's a really good point, isn't it? Estupinian. The question is, how much is he? Does anybody know how much Estupinian is? Let's have a look, shall we? He's 4.9. That is a bargain. 4.9. 4.9 mil for Estupinian with those fixtures. I mean, there's a lot you could do with that. I could actually get him in for Trent when I need to go back to Haaland. That might be the move. Cool. So let's give that a little like. Are you guys thinking about getting Estupinian back? Let me know. Pranav, what are your thoughts on Estupinian? He had a bad time with him. Oh man, I love that when you have someone that you've kind of taken a punt on and they've just been absolutely terrible, and then you stay away from them forever. I kind of did that with Darwin. Yeah, but Branthwaite, yeah, I love Branthwaite. I think getting an Everton asset defensively is actually a really good shout. I like that pick. I do like that pick a lot. I was looking at Mikolenko not so long ago as well, but I just didn't do it for some reason. But I think it would be good to kind of hedge bets and get some different types of assets in, and Everton could well be one of those. Cool. Love FPL PZ or Piz. I don't know how to pronounce it. He's been one of my bros on Twitter recently, so give that a little like. I don't know what this KSI stuff's about. KSI's been quite active FPL-wise this season. Is he saying things? I'll just have a little look. I'm going to go back because it's not really related to FPL. Raptor's got his boys. 2023 was a wild year on YouTube. Can't wait to see what 2024 has. Yeah, that's awesome. Look at these picks. Look at these legends just in the studio. Steve, we're getting the studio, and this is going to be us soon. Pranav's going to get us there. Pranav for the win. You captain trips, and I can't see that. And nothing destroyed. You captain Trippier for this week. Are you saying you captain Trippier this week? Because if you did, that's a real shame. Thoughts and prayers. That is not nice. Please finally deliver. I'm begging you. Yeah, Alvarez. Lots of people are hoping for some Alvarez points. I've actually got Alvarez in and I got rid of him. But if you're interested to see my team, Pranav and chat and all the folks out there. By the way, here is my rank. So my rank's on screen. I've had like 5 green arrows in a row now. I'm just literally outside top 200k. I think I should get into that by the end of this game week, I'm hoping. I should bring up my team now so you can take a look at it as well and judge it. Tell me I'm an idiot if you want. But it is relatively template. I've got 5 at the back though, which is a little bit unusual. Captain Salah, which wasn't great, but I think lots of people did that, so it shouldn't hurt me too much. Trent points were nice yesterday. Konza got a 0. Kind of salty and sweet at the same time. Salty because he obviously got 0 points, and sweet because my friend Steve had an absolutely fantastic evening as a Man United fan. So love to see that. And yeah, I mean, I'm obviously I'm going to be at the Arsenal game tomorrow. So I'm feeling like I feel good about an Arsenal clean sheet. So I think having a double up on the Arsenal defence is going to be pretty good. And yeah, I think I'm going to roll. It all depends on Haaland, and maybe we do have a little chat. Maybe have a little look into the Haaland stuff, see where it's at, get a little bit of an update. If Haaland is coming back, I'm going to have to do a -4. So I took the punt on Trent. I thought he was going to haul against Burnley. He got 8 points, which is great, but I kind of wanted more than that. If Haaland's back, I think I'm just going to have to do a -4 and this is going to hurt. It's going to be really tough because I think I need to get rid of Solanke. Do I get rid of Solanke or Watkins? That is the question. I don't know. Pranav 532. Oh my god. I've been getting so much stick about my 532. There's a guy earlier on Twitter who is absolutely killing me about my 532. So yeah, so the reason I did that is because I could have either played Archer up front or gone with Trent. I decided to go with Trent. Turns out that Archer got a 5-pointer, so it wasn't like, didn't really mean that much, to be honest. I mean, the options were either playing Trent or playing Archer. I went with Trent. He got more points, so I guess that was the right move. I actually think the right move was not getting Trent in, but I wanted to have give myself a little Christmas present, a little FPL Christmas present yesterday, so I got him in. Let's have a quick look at some Haaland news. So I will go here and let's type in Haaland and see what's going on. Oh, okay. Haaland's not in the team. It looks like Haaland's not in the team. Pranav, Steve, Haaland is not in the Man City team tonight. Anyone else who is out there? Haaland is not playing, is not featuring for Man City this evening. I don't know if we know that for real. Do we trust managing City? They're quite a big City account. Do we? I'll just ask my mate PZ. That didn't work. I'm having a shocker here. FPL _ PZ. Why is that so difficult? Maybe I don't. Maybe I just sort of. I mean, he'll get tagged in it anyway, right? Do we trust this account? I'm just going to put that. See what happens. Yeah, so if that is indeed the case, then I think it's quite an easy decision about Haaland. I think I'm just gonna obviously roll, and then I'll have 2 free transfers for game week 21, where I will be probably getting rid of Trent and bringing back Haaland, or I'll do like Salah out and get Haaland in. My major issue, and that's an easy decision to get Haaland back. Like, that makes so much sense. I think you guys would agree. But the issue that I have is, who do I take out? I can't take Archer out because he's not enough money. I have to take out Solanke or Watkins, and that hurts. That hurts. Did you get another? So Pranav is saying, Pranav, did you get a red? Did you get a red arrow? If so, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, Steve's had a few reds recently. I think Steve, your team's things looking up there, right? Recently, is that right? Have I got that right? But I'd love to know what you guys are thinking about Haaland. I mean, obviously it's an easy decision, isn't it? Just sort of. I'm just gonna let me read this out for Pranav. My ego strikes me. I will wait until 1 haul from Haaland and sack him out for Chris Wood. Yeah, Pranav, where are you at? Where are you at from a rank perspective? Be interested to hear that. And sorry about the Reds. I think I'm just going to get Haaland in. I can't be bothered to. Listen, as an FPL manager, I think I've said it before on our shows. Steve will know this. I do it because I enjoy it, and I'm not going to enjoy it if I don't have Erling Haaland in my team. I will be dreading the Man City fixtures. I will be dreading when Man City play. And I watch all the football. I watch it all. So I'm just going to stay away from it. I just need to have him. Look at this reply. Absolutely not. Okay, there we have it. There we have it. So managing City, just sort of putting stuff out. I'll trust my pals on that. I'll trust my Twitter pals. I'm not gonna. I think we should go with what those guys are saying. I mean, why are people putting stuff out like that? I don't get it. It's just a bit weird. Okay, so we'll see what Haaland is saying. We should get some team news quite soon, I think. Let me just check if we have any team news. Let's do this. Oh, no, we're like 20 minutes early, 10 minutes early. We might get some team news whilst we're on the stream. That'd be cool. So we'll go through that. Zakari, I love this guy. Zerbi, the good news is that Stupinan is available for the bench. Must own after winter break. Yeah, he is. I think he is a must own. I think he is. I'm actually going to quote that. Must own Purvis. Purvis, what a great name that is. I'm just gonna do hashtag Purvis. Yeah, I think Purvis might be the man to go for soon. It's a nice way of saving a bit of money. Like, Zinchenko is quite expensive, so again, if we go to my team, Zinchenko is pretty expensive. I think he's 5.2. So actually, I think I could do Zinchenko down to Estupiñán and just sort of hedge my bets. But then Branthwaite, right? Pranav? How much is he? How much is Branthwaite? Don't worry, I will check for you. That's what I'm here for. 4.1. Woo! 4.1. I'll tell you who else I've actually been looking at. There's a guy at Brighton called Van Hecke, and he's 4 mil, and he started the last like 10 games or something. I quite like that pick. Again, just to save a bit of money. I think it's all about just trying to save a little bit of money here and there, and I think that these sorts of assets like Branthwaite, like Van Hecke, could be a good move to free up a bit of money. If you are enjoying the stream, please do give it a like. We'd love a subscribe. Pranav, if you haven't subscribed already, I'll tell you what, mate, if you've not subscribed, that's going to be a sad story. Yeah, don't know if Branthwaite is consistent or not. Yeah, totally agree. Totally agree. We'll have to see how it goes tonight. Is it going to be another draw? I think Man City have had something like 5 draws in a row now. Could Everton do it? I'm not so sure. It is at home for Everton, though. I'll tell you what, if there's ever a time to play Man City, I wonder. That could be quite a spicy game. What else have we got going on? That just looks like quite a lot to go through. I'm going to skip that. Yeah, we've been through the Alvarez from Ross. This period coming up is going to be hectic with our players leaving for international tournaments. Using FPL Team will make your life planning much easier. Yeah, FPL.team is really cool. This is cool. Yeah, and I don't know what you guys are thinking in terms of Son, Salah, AFCON, Asia Cup, but Pranav, you subscribed last week, you legend. Nice one, mate. Please check my above chat and please don't get shocked. What are you saying? Five through two. Good. I got into the dilemma back. Red arrow. 300 minus 300 point hit. Am I reading that right? You're at 9.6 mil. $3 mil already. I'm just a little bit confused about that, all that Pranav. But should I bench Son and play 5-2 or sell them during AFCON? Should I bench Son, Salah? That's a really good question, and I was just kind of talking about that a little bit. Steve, I don't know what your thoughts are, but my take is get rid of one of them, because you just have to get them back in. So I think the move is, the sequence of events is this: Haaland back in, make way for Haaland when he's back. So game week 21, Haaland back in. I'm going to take either Trent out, or I think I'm going to take Salah out to get Haaland back in. I might take Salah out, which is big, right? But he's not really been hauling. So I think my team in about 2 weeks is going to look like this. I think I'll have Trent playing because he's obviously going to continue to play for Liverpool. I'm going to have Salah out for a cheap mid. I'm thinking Douglas Luiz. And then I'm going to have Haaland in for either Solanke or Watkins. I think I'm going to keep Watkins. I think I have to get rid of Solanke, which is really sad because he's been so good. That's going to be hard. But that's my take, if that helps you. So, yeah, I would try and get Haaland back and perhaps get rid of Salah. That's my... Listen, I don't really know what I'm doing, right? Like... that could be a disaster move. Don't hold me to these decisions. But if you want to know what I'm doing, I think that's it. So get Haaland back in as a priority as soon as he's ready, and then take out Salah because he's going to AFCON, and then find a way to get him back. Like Egypt will go pretty far, won't they? So, okay. So PZ saying some bigger accounts retweeted it, so I guess so. Wow. Okay, it might be legit. That could be legit. So it sounds like, guys, that Haaland might be out of the squad tonight. There we have it. So just leave it. Just don't worry about Haaland for another week. It's much easier. I was hoping he wouldn't be ready. This helps me loads because now I can have Salah play against Newcastle. Sorry about having Trippier, Pranav, but I think Newcastle are going to get absolutely killed by Liverpool. I got Salah and Trent, so Yeah. In terms of fixtures, I've got a nice little fixture slide that I put together for game week 21. Sorry, game week 20, excuse me. So this is the state of things. Here we go. This is the big one. I think everyone was planning to, and lots of people, lots of content creators were planning to get Haaland back for the Sheffield United game. He's obviously not going to be back for that game. So we can forget about that. We don't have to worry about that. It's not a headache for us to deal with anymore. So just let Haaland recover. He'll get another week's rest and hopefully he'll be back for game week 21. And then I'll have 2 free transfers to deal with that. So that's what I'm thinking. Hoping for a Pickford clean sheet. Let's put my blue motorsides. Son and Salah to KDB and Bowen. Oh, Steve, that is a little bit spicy, isn't it? The question is KDB back? KDB watch. Why don't we do this? I was gonna search it in Google, but I've decided instead I'm gonna search it through Twitter. So let's go back to this scene here and we'll go. I'm still kind of getting used to these live shows, so just bear with me whilst I navigate. Let's have a little let's do some KDB watch. Is KDB going to be on the bench today? Holy smokes, KDB's back in training. There it is. He was at the FIFA World Cup, Club World Cup, in his outfit. I got to avoid videos on this just in case. I think because it's TikTok, it's all right. But I know YouTube don't like. I mean, look at the KDB. KDB pass. Look at that. Oh, it's ridiculous. Okay, cool. So that's great. KDB is going to be back in training and he'll be on the bench tonight. Probably we'll see on the team sheet. That's good news. So Steve, yeah, I like that. Yeah, Steve's just given our handles there for Twitter. So if Pranav, if you're into it, please do give us a follow on Twitter. We would love that. And we can chat on there as well when we're not live and stuff. So it's a good way to kind of stay in touch with us. Yeah, so just a bit of a shout out to my homeboys Steve, Bear and John, my Wildcard FPL associates who can't make it tonight because they're doing Christmas things. We will be doing a lot more of these live shows once we get some of the technology sorted out, and also we'll be doing a bit more VOD content in the new year as well, so looking forward to all that. Let's jump back into Twitter. I hope you guys are enjoying the sort of format of this. Let me know if you have any comments or feedback on what you're seeing. Rico bench. Okay, that's cool. I don't know why this Luke guy is just saying Rico bench. Why is that such a big deal? We should have some team news in a second for Brentford and Wolves and Chelsea and Crystal Palace. I don't get why this is such big news. Rico bench, okay. Bruno Fernandes really is one of the most disrespected players on this app. Barely a mention of what he did yesterday. The volume and quality penetration pass was magnificent. Yeah, Man United was slappy last night. That was such a crazy game. Congrats again, Steve. That must be nice today. Tell us in the chat, Steve, what you feel, how you feeling about that game. Lewis, Lewis is in the chat. Yes, Lewis and Pranav. This is superb. Thank you for joining, guys. It's really appreciated. If you fancy it, send it out on Twitter, Lewis. If you want to send the link out over there, that'd be great. But great to have you. Have you been at work today? What you been up to? Lewis is in California, guys, for those that might be wondering, which is great. We've got some international viewership. Great to have you on board here this evening. Not really much to report, Lewis. We've just gone through some Haaland chat. It looks like Haaland is not going to feature tonight. He is not going to be on the bench. He's not in the squad, which is massive news. So we can kind of forget about Haaland now up until game week 21, it looks like, which is actually really helpful. So I'm definitely going to roll my transfer game week 20. All right, let's continue. Yeah, Pranav, let us know when you've joined Twitter, or X as they call it. We'll do a little shout out to you. California, 10:30 a.m. He's got the whole week off. Oh, you ledge. Enjoy it, my friend. Enjoy that. What's the weather like? Here in London, it is stormy as hell. Steve and I are both in London. It's been really cold and rainy and not that nice. Lewis is rolling the transfer. Great. Wow, Pranav, it's 1 a.m. for you. Where are you? Did you say that earlier? I did ask, but I'm not sure if you told me where you were. But great to have you here at 1 a.m. Awesome. Right, let's carry on. Yeah, so this is big news about Purvis Stupinan. He's on the bench tonight, so I'm thinking about perhaps getting him in. Maybe for Zinchenko down the road, because Zinchenko's not been playing that well. He's been getting some good points, but he is not very good defensively. And I just feel like he's on borrowed time. So I think I might actually do that quite soon. Maybe in 2 weeks' time I'll get Purvis in, because I love him. What a player. I'm not going to go through that because it's a bit of a messy tweet, although it is PZ and I do like this guy. What's he saying? What's he trying to tell us here with all these letters? TSB percentage. I just don't know what this is. Price change. Okay, he's talking about Haaland. Yeah, it's a good point. 26. Yeah, I don't get. This is a good point. I don't understand what FPL towers do. Yeah, good point. How has his price not dropped more? But why would they protect his price? What's the value of them protecting his price? Like, I think PZ sort of alluding that there's a sort of a conspiracy or something going on here, which I respect. I mean, I'm into all that, but I just don't know. I just think that their tech's just outdated. They don't know what they're doing. Like all the major things that have happened in the world. It's not always a conspiracy, guys. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a quick look through. We'll continue scrolling here. Carlsberg don't do best weeks ever, but if they did, got hitched, Luton win 2 in a row. Yeah, Luton are on absolute fire. The bottom clubs are really doing some things at the moment, and I think that the likes of Chelsea, Fulham, who else is sort of mid-table? They're going to be in a little bit of trouble. I think these teams, some of these teams in the mid-table realm, you know, Crystal Palace, West Ham, I think they're in a bit of trouble. Bournemouth, Luton, you know, these teams are Burnley are doing some things. Sheffield United, didn't they get a win the other day? They beat Aston Villa, didn't they? What is happening? What is happening this season? Like, the Prem is absolutely insane. Estupinan, yeah, we've been through that. I think I already looked at that tweet. Trippier, yeah, Pranav, you captained him. I'm sorry about that. That must really hurt. Sorry. That would kill me. I'd be really upset if I had captained him and he got 1 point. And Cuckoo Ollie Doctor celebrating his first start tonight. Okay, so team news is out. All right, let's have a quick look. So we know that Palmer's out, right? We know Palmer is going to be out because he's suspended. Mudryk, Jackson, and Cuckoo Matson. They have to do some things tonight. This really is like make or break. Is Pock close to being sacked? Maybe. This is going to be a mad game, I think. There we have it. Let's go back to Twitter. For Game Week 20, I've actually got another scene set up, which is points predictor for Game Week 20, which I thought might be quite helpful. So this is the points predicted for the one game week. I know that's not that helpful, but I thought it was just nice to perhaps look at for captaincy choices. So I have Sonny. Jared Bowen is someone I need in my team. So yeah, I'd love to be able to somehow get Bowen in at some point. There are too many players that I want right now. It's pretty annoying. But yeah, Sonny, Salah, that'd be cool. Who do they have fixture-wise? Liverpool have Newcastle at home. Yeah, there's that fixture again. That could be a real nice one for Trent, you know. And then Spurs have Bournemouth at home. Bournemouth are decent at the moment, but it is Spurs at home. What are you guys thinking from a captaincy standpoint? Hey, FPL Chai. Great to have you here. Welcome. Welcome to this live show on this Friday evening in London. Really nice for you to have joined. I hope you're enjoying the stream. If you haven't already, please do give it a like and subscribe if you fancy it. FPL Chai, it'd be great to have you on board in the Wildcard FPL family. Steve's in the chat, Pranav's in the chat, Lewis is in the chat, all the usuals, the crew. But again, yeah, Chai, just for a little bit of context, we just kind of started doing these live shows recently, just kind of getting used to all the technology and such. So we'll be doing these a little bit more in the future. It's a bit easier than having to build out VOD content and edit it and then pop it on YouTube and all that. So this is quite a nice way to kind of put content out and say hi to everyone. But yeah, the spirit of this really is to just go through Twitter, as you can see here on this particular scene, and just see what folks are saying in the community. And obviously we're right before some Prem games. So we're not far at all. We're less than an hour away from a couple of games. So that's going to be great. Nice way to spend a Wednesday evening. Andy on Twitter. For my FPL team and many others I expect, it would be far simpler if Haaland doesn't start in Game Week 20. The chaos will be better if he's fit for it though. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, totally agree with that. The chaos of Haaland starting tonight. But the news is that Haaland is not starting. Haaland's not in the squad apparently. So that is the big news this evening. Stupid now, we've already been through that. Let's just keep going here. Black Wolf, love this guy. Oh, okay, he's a Wolves fan. That makes perfect sense. I never put that together. Neto is back. Yeah, nice one. Stevie shouted that out in the chat, didn't you? That's cool. Yeah, thanks for that, Chai. That's really helpful. I mean, we will do these like a little bit more, I think, pre-game, like pre-prem game is quite a nice time to sort of come online actually. So we might do more of these in the future. Whoa, okay, FPL Roo, we know this guy. He's a good dude. He's just done his wild card. That's such a good position to be in. Steve, let me know. Steve, could you check your app? You can check where people are ranked. Is there any chance you could just check FPL Roo? I don't know how you do that, but if you could somehow figure out where he is rank-wise, that'd be helpful. But if he's doing well and he's just done his wild card, that puts him in a very nice position. The size of the player pool is becoming ridiculously big. The fixtures dictate so. The game is going to start getting really interesting from next week. Swing season, yeah, for sure. For sure. I know most of you listen to Planet FPL Pod, but if you don't, you really should. Nice. Fixture ticker. Let's have a quick look at that. Okay. This is good stuff. All right, Man City, guys. We need to get some Man City assets. I think from memory, Lewis has got Edison in goal, which is a superb pick. Yeah, so Man City are definitely buys. I was thinking about Walker as a defensive option, but again, he just joined my long list of players that I want. I haven't got 5 transfers, have I? So I think I'll probably avoid, because you just don't know. Like, it wouldn't surprise you if Walker just gets benched at some point for no reason. It's just classic Pep Guardiola. One other thing, I've put the music together for the stream tonight. So I used Ableton to just make some music real quick, and then I put it all together and add it to the stream. Let me know what you think of the music. If it's too loud, let me know if you like the vibe, etc. Yeah, that's something I think we'll continue doing as well. Again, just upping the ante for every live show. That's the goal. So Man City, Arsenal, Man United, Garnacho. Steve, you were thinking about getting him in a few weeks ago. Is it Garnacho time? How much is Garnacho? That is the question. Let's have a look. Garnacho is 4.7 million. Stop it. Are we sleeping on Garnacho? Are we gonna get Garnacho in? Because I think that that might actually be a must buy at this point. I could actually do Salah out for Garnacho, and then does that mean that I would be able to do Archer for Haaland? Now I'm thinking that could well be the move. Just tell me what you think about this. Lewis, Pranav, Steve, Chai. What do you think of this? Get rid of Salah. Get in Garnacho. Sell Archer. Bring in Haaland. Which would essentially, and I'll go to my team so you can see it. This would essentially mean that I can have Solanke, Watkins and Archer in the same team up front, with Garnacho playing, Palmer's coming back, defense looks good. I don't know, guys. I think that's a bit of a no-brainer. What do you think of that? Yeah, Neto. Neto could be the guy. Yeah, big time, man. Pranav, don't beat yourself up about having a bad week, a bad score. Like, it happens. Don't just brush it off. Like, FPL is it's all luck. Mostly, like, put your captain badge on someone who's decent. Make some good decisions in your team. But really, it is like don't miss deadlines. Like, there are things you can do to help yourself, but honestly, listen, I'm a very engaged FPL manager. Like, when I have a bad game week, I just laugh. Like, there's no point in getting upset about it. I think my camera's out of focus there. There's no point in getting annoyed about it. It's just a game, and just try and kind of brush it off. I know Steve was also was having a couple of bad game weeks, some red arrows and such. But yeah, just try to brush it off. Steve, I don't know if you got some wise words for Pranav and how you can. Okay, FPL Rue 515261. Okay. I mean, that's not a bad rank, is it? To be then using your wild card. That's pretty cool. Nice one, FPL Rue. Okay, you guys haven't told me about my masterclass Garnacho move yet. Okay, wait, Chai has. I like that move, but you need to ask yourself if Garnacho hadn't got 2 goals. Yeah, but he scored like 2 weeks ago as well. Steve, you're a Man United fan. Does Garnacho start for Rashford in the future? Is Garnacho nailed? It would be good. Oh yeah, Steve's saying United too inconsistent. I don't know, Garnacho is a good pick. Because the problem I think with him is that he might not play like nailed 90. He might come off the bench sometimes, and he will always come off the bench. So I think that is actually a bit of a problem. But if Rashford, Rashford did he look okay last night? I'm not sure. Yeah, it's tough. I like him as a play setter, as someone who can free up a bit of budget. Just saying, you could pop him on the bench even. He's cheaper than Decore for me by like 0.8 mil. All right, let's go back into Twitter here. So yeah, fixtures. Newcastle, staying away from Newcastle assets. I think they've just had the worst. What a terrible month for Newcastle. Liverpool got 2 assets. Yeah, Purvis, guys. Purvis is stupid and is on the bench tonight. Look at this. Look at this fixture ticker here. West Ham, Wolves, Luton, Crystal Palace, Tottenham, Sheffield United, Everton. Just put him in and forget about him. Purvis. I love it. I might just do a little quote tweet and say Purvis, Garnacho, Walker, Douglas Luiz. All on my watch list. Let's just send that out. Purvis. I doubt anyone's going to know who Purvis is. I do like the name Purvis. I'm having a baby boy in about a month and a half, guys. That's happening. So there'll be another, and we're calling him Alfred, which is also my name. So there'll be another one of me knocking around soon. And I'm wondering if I later go through to the living room when I've done the stream and ask my wife what she thinks about the name Purvis. Estupinian. How do you... have I spelt that right? Have I spelt that right, guys? Estupinian. How do you even go about spelling a name like that? I'm just going to do that. I'm going to send that. Estupinian, Garnacho, Walker, Douglas Luiz, all on my watch list. Alright, done. Need a Palmer mega haul to make this game week great. That's obviously a joke. Like, this guy knows that he's suspended, right? That's a joke. That's a joke. This is a joke, right? People, okay, look, if I click on this tweet, this is going to say get the joke. Is it? Yeah, it's a joke. I mean, it's so funny. Like, what? The memeage and such in this FPL community is absolutely spot on. And with that being said, let's take a look at Marchin. FPL Marchin, this guy. What's he been up to? I mean, so good. Every time. Every time he slaps. Haaland, Diaz and Doku out. It's confirmed. Haaland is out, guys. He's not even on the bench. I just love this guy. Oh wow, look at this. Darwin, Solanke, Alvarez. Marchand deserves a haul there. Like, he's not been having a very good time. He's had a couple of bad game weeks. I think he actually quit not so long ago, and now he might be back, which is cool. Anyway, let's continue. Okay, yeah. Alvarez, it's your time. FPL get Superman's back. Yes, we know. Haaland's a major differential cap versus Sheffield United. Nah, not for me. I mean, do we get Haaland in now? I don't know. I'm not so sure. Thank you, everyone, for joining the... Yep, Steve, you spelt it right. It looks like a Estupinan. thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Shout out to Lewis. Shout out to Chai. Shout out to Pranav, Steve, of course, and everyone else who's out there watching and listening. It is so appreciated. It's really nice to have this community that we are growing, and we really enjoy you being here. Please do give it a like. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. It makes our day. Steve, just tell these guys how much it means for subscribes to happen. We live on subscribes here at Wildcard FPL. So thank you if you've done that. And thank you if you are already subscribed to the channel. We are just starting out here. Again, hope you guys enjoy the music. Just wanted to say, I just literally 20 minutes before the stream went onto Ableton and just started writing a bit of music, because that's what I do now. I went synth heavy on the tunes, so I hope they're coming in nice and clear for you. If it's too loud or anything, please do let me know, because we can just tweak it and turn the volume down. Some people have complained about our audio at times, so let me know and I'll make sure that I make it a little quieter. Let's keep going. Doubtful Dean, don't know how to pronounce his name. He's out. He is out. Marchin, when your captain blanks but you still end up with the green arrow. Yeah, fair enough. Whoa. Whoa. What ledge? I think that's in London. Steve, is that South Bank? I think that's South Bank. It's quite obviously the skate park at South Bank, isn't it? West Ham, David Moyes confirmed that Michail Antonio remains out. Yeah. Analysing how long Salah will be away at AFCON. A thread. Oh, I love this stuff. This is important. I'm just going to repost this because just this guy is taking the time to make this. But also, I'm not sure if we go through all this tonight, but I think it's important that we dissect this and have a look at it, because I need to get my head around it. No, let's not go through all that. Shout out to FPL Blue. Am I being very optimistic by thinking that the very little news of Haaland over the last few days may mean there's a chance that he may be involved tonight? No, he's out. He's confirmed out. I think he's confirmed. It's confirmed out, mate. Give that a like. You gotta hit like. You gotta hit like. Stephen back in the squad. Matoma out for 6 weeks. Matoma on his heyday. What a player. Nice to have a wee break with the missus. Cheers. That's nice, isn't it? That is nice. What's going on in this chat? What are you guys all chatting about? Lewis, congratulations on the baby. Yeah, cheers, mate. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. It's our first, so that's nice. Lewis and Pranav just killing it in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. Really appreciate it. I got some notifications. What's happening? Lewis. Look at Lewis's team. Let's have a look here. Oh, look at that. I'm in the screenshot. That's cool. This is a banging team. So I can't quite read that writing. Does that say, who does that say? So I think some of the writing on here is a little bit off, but that's, oh, it's Palmer. It's just because of this so it's pixelated or something. Cunha, it's such a good team. Lewis, tell Pranav where you are if you haven't already. Your rank, because it's pretty outrageous. But this is an absolute banger. So yeah, we should all be listening to Lewis. Lewis, you tell us what to do and we'll do it, because you seem to be getting it right. Again, my rank is on screen, so I'm just outside the top 200k, which I'm really happy about. I think my mistake was getting in too many Man United players at the beginning of the season. I mentioned that in the last live show. But we managed to kind of fix my team with a couple of -4s, and things are going pretty well at the moment. I've had like 5 green arrows in a row, and I'm expecting another one this game week. Cool. All right, guys. I think, given that the footage of the footy is about to start, it probably has already started actually, with it being Amazon Prime. I'll probably call it there, but I just wanted to again thank you guys so much for joining the stream tonight. It is so appreciated. It really is a really nice thing that that we're trying to do here, just bring the community together with these sorts of live shows. And yeah, you know, if you want to share it out to people, please do. If you've got any other pals who are playing FPL, please do send them the link. I would love them to check it out. And again, you guys have a great couple of days. I think we'll probably be live before the weekend. Sounds like Chai was quite into this this timing right after a deadline, so maybe we can do that. And I will see you all soon. Have a great few days and be safe. See you soon. Bye.